Virtual reality gaming is amazing, isn't it? Put a screen like 2 inches away from your bonds and it is able to virtually recreate an entire world around you. That phrase literally sounds like something out of a H.G. Wells story. Not that I know. I don't read, I'm too much of an arsehole for that stuff. It's telling that companies were hesitant to dip their toes into the VR pool, especially considering the problems with the Oculus Rift. But Sony decided to take the plunge, and brought out PlayStation VR all sleek and white and rubbery. I've been a fan of VR for a while now, and the PlayStation VR is the only headset I've ever used. I know that's probably offended any VR users out there quite tremendously, but if that's the case, what the fuck are you doing here? Don't you have a butler you should be harassing and throwing batarangs at, you rich bitch? I want to make this clear, PlayStation VR is not a bad system necessarily. It works, it's functional, and for what it's going for, basically an extension of the PS4, or PS5 now that we've hit that number, it works well in that regard. There are decent titles out for the PlayStation VR, like Persistence and Beat Saber. Not that saying that Beat Saber works is saying a lot, but, I'm trying to be fair here. Just, overall, it's just not as well optimized as other headsets out there, for these following reasons. Number 1, the camera. Oh boy, starting off strong here. Whose fucking idea was it to make a VR headset require a camera to use? Doing this severely limits your range of movement unless you duct tape the camera to a wall like I did. The VR is a platform for the future, right? Then why does PlayStation VR need an archaic, ancient device like a camera to operate? 2, the controllers. I had to get my Move controllers separately after I got the headset, in a move I'm sure Sony are financially happy with. The Move controllers are fine. They're alright, they work, they light up. I'm sure your granny loves that more than the wrinkly sausage she gets at the home. But there are instances where the Move controller just doesn't pick up, even when you're in view of the camera taped to your wall. 3, lack of optimization with other ways to do VR. Not exactly a snappy title, I'm aware, but that's actually a good representation of the complexities of adapting PlayStation VR into something like Steam VR. To do that, you have to go through so much technical jiggery-pokery, I'm shocked the Open University doesn't have a course dedicated to it. 4, the wires. Hope you don't have cats, because they're about to have a fucking field day with the dangly bits of your PlayStation VR headset. And the box! This fucking thing here. I have a black box already, it's called the PlayStation. I don't need another unless that black box selling company I founded decides to pick up some steam. And number 5, the lack of continued support for the PlayStation VR. I know, Sony. You were so focused on that black and white tower fan that you forgot all about that headset discarded in the corner. Sony's negligence with keeping consistent updates in terms of soft and hardware for the VR is very telling that they decided to just cash in on the trend without any intention of pursuing it further until the PlayStation 5 came out. A whole 4 years after PlayStation VR was released. Thanks, Sony. Really shows you care. Now again, I need to be clear that PlayStation VR is not bad, but it's not great either. It's just there, hanging around like a sock in the washing line belonging to an old guy who's been sitting in his bathtub for 2 whole weeks now. Similar to said probably dead pensioner, a hardware innovation like VR requires more attention from its producer if it's going to have any impact at all in the gaming and VR spheres. PlayStation VR, while not bad, is disappointing. And that, honestly, just makes it sadder.